Hello there guys, this is Joe from J.C.DESIGN and welcome to today's tutorial. In today's tutorial I'm going to be showing you how to accurately track 3D text into your footage. How do we track text in our After Effects footage or our video footage? It's pretty simple. First thing you're going to need is obviously After Effects. So let me just go down here and I'll load my After Effects. So once your After Effects is kind of open and ready to go, all you need to do is you need to import your footage into After Effects. So we'll go File, Import, File, and then wherever your footage is saved, just click on the footage and then click Open. And your footage will come into this little kind of preview window here. You'll see it up here. And there's two ways you can get your footage into the new composition window. Jesus, I've got such a problem pronouncing that. There's two ways, so you can pull it over into the window or you can just pull it down here and drag and drop. And then your footage will be kind of magically in the project window. So we've got our footage, which is pretty much a basic kind of, drone-y flyover trees shot, very nice. So we want to put some 3D text in here, or we want to put some text in here that appears that it's kind of part of the scene. So the way that we do that is After Effects has really kind of cool tools to help you do this. So if you go over to the Effects and Presets panel and then you just type in 3D Camera Tracker, and then if you drag and drop this onto your scene, it'll start calculating and picking dots or picking spots in your footage to track. This takes some time depending on how fast your computer is, so I'm going to drag and drop this on here and it'll start analyzing the footage. So while that's happening, I'm just going to go make a cup of tea or something. Okay, so once After Effects has finished analyzing the footage, you'll start to get these kind of little dots on the screen. If you can't see them very well, just go over to track point size and then just boost them a little bit, and then they'll become a little bit bigger so you can see them easily. Let me just zoom in a bit. So what After Effects has done is it's kind of analyzed the footage and picked out all the little track points on all kind of in the footage. So it's picked out all the little points that it can track throughout the footage, and this is really good for us because that means that we can pick one of these track points and attach our text to it, which makes life a whole lot easier, because in the past I think you would have to track all this stuff by hand. Okay, so what we're going to do now is we're going to attach our text to one of these track points, and it's pretty simple. So all you need to do is, depending on where you want your text to be, so I kind of just want it, so I want the camera to fly through like this, and then I kind of want the camera to fly through our text. So I'm going to pick maybe this track point here. So what we need to do is, if you right click on the track point, and then if you go to Create Text and Camera, it'll do exactly what it just said. So it'll create a text. So it'll create text here, and it'll also create a 3D camera. So if we look at the points, so if you see in the camera tracker all these little kind of tracking points here, that means that all these tracking points are attached to the text layer. So now it appears 3D. So if we play the footage, so that's pretty cool. So now the text is attached to the tree, but really that's not what we want. We don't want the text attached to the tree, but we kind of have the job almost complete. So if we go back to our project window and then we just close this up, if you click on the text layer, maybe we should name the text something more relatable. So I'll just name it beach, and then we want to move the text so it's more kind of in a better spot. and I want the camera to fly through the text, maybe the C or the center of the A. So the way that we do that is we click on P for position, and now you can move the text left and right. And oops, sorry about that. Now you can move the text left and right, which is pretty cool. So now we're moving it based on that track point that we've tracked the text to, if that makes sense. So there's a little track point down here, and the text will only kind of follow wherever that track point is. So let's just get this lined up. So we'll get the camera, so the camera kind of hits the text around about 4-second mark, and then we'll just move the text so we get the camera to fly through the center of the A like that. But it's still not kind of how I want it. I mean, it still looks a little bit flat and a little bit boring. So what I wanted to do is I wanted to kind of rotate in kind of the, like, as the camera is moving towards the beach, I wanted to like rotate so it appears. So a good way to do that is if you hit R on your text layer. Now you'll get up your X, Y, and Z kind of orientations. So because this is a 3D object, this is in 3D space, we can actually move the text in 3D space too. So what I want the text to do is I want the text to basically rotate as I'm coming towards it. I mean, you can do anything you want with it, but so I wanted to kind of rotate, let's just say, let's put 90, and then as the camera, so we'll click on 90 here, and then as the camera gets closer, we'll have it go back to 0, and let's see what that looks like. And then the word beach will move around and the camera will fly through the center of the A. So let's have a look at that again. Looks pretty cool. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. Okay, so now I feel like the text is a little bit too small. And what I want to do is I want to boost the text. So the same way that you would kind of make any object bigger, you can click on S and this will bring you to scale. And then if you just scale the text up. But this is probably going to kind of mess up our scene a little bit because we did have the camera flying through the center of the A. So we might have to reposition that depending on kind of where the camera is now. It's just flying under the A, so I want to bring the A down. So we hit P for position, and then we bring down the X axis. No, the Y axis, sorry. And now we've lined that up. We've got beach. Beach is moving around. And camera flies through A. So that's pretty much it, guys. That's kind of the easy way to track text into your live action footage. Pretty simple tutorial. I hope you enjoyed it. If you have any kind of comments or you want to learn anything else, please kind of tell me in the comments below. And if you liked it, like it. If you didn't like it, please dislike it as well. Anyway, hope you guys have a great weekend and I'll see you in the next video. 再见.